are now tuned in to Hot Topics with Donna. And on this show, we do one thing: keep it real hot. That's honest, open, and transparent. If you didn't know, now you know. So sit back and unwind as we bring the vibe and a little bit of glorious sunshine to your heart, soul, and mind. Your lovely host, Hot Donna, will be with you in just a few moments. But while you wait, go ahead and set an atmosphere of peace in your space. If you can, cut the lights down low, get your hydration on, vibration zone. Cause tonight, you're about to receive some delicious food for your soul. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? It's about to get hot. You are indeed in the one and only place to be this evening. We appreciate you for joining us, and in just a few moments, we about to turn the heat all the way up. That's right. It's about to go down right now on Hot Topics with Donna. Show your virtual love by smashing that thumbs up and heart icon as many times as you can. And without further ado, I have the distinct pleasure of introducing your host, the one and only Hot Donna.
Oh, I was still. Hey. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hey, Chris, how are you? Guys, listen, I am not going to be on here long. I just came on just to say thank you. First and foremost to the Lord, my God. He is truly keeping his word and his promises when it comes to me. Let me go ahead. I'm going to talk about purpose, and I'm going to be in and out. So first of all, my book, An Imperfect Marriage Saved by Grace, it is out on Amazon. I will have physical copies this week. If you want to get a autographed copy, just inbox me. Thank you for those that have already purchased, have given reviews, and just thank you. A lot of times when we do something and if it's not up to other people's standard, we can get discouraged. But I am a firm believer is what God has for me is for me. So regardless if I have naysayers, if you read it, I hope you find it a great read. If you don't, that's okay too, because this is my story, my truth. And I'm not going to apologize for just being who I am to fit into a box. So with that being said, thank you for everyone that has purchased the book, reached out, showed me love. I am so truly grateful. For those of you that have never been on my podcast, I usually have a guest, but when I don't, I still come on to encourage you, to give you hope. And so with that being said, listen guys, I know you guys have seen my post. I posted today. But I truly am honored, and I don't take everything that I'm doing, I don't take it for granted. I only do what God has called me to do. I only walk in the places that he wants me to walk. I only connect with the people that he is placing in my life. I've never been a follower of the hype crowd or whatever the case may be. I just make my own path, whether it be with 1 or 2 girlfriends or just by myself. And I'm comfortable with doing things by myself, especially this season in my life. And so I had the honor to interview Reese Royal, Raw Entertainment. And so needless to say, last night I was a recipient of this Sadie Roberts Joseph Humanitarian Award. If you can see it, yesterday. in Raleigh, North Carolina. And I just want to thank Reese Royal and Aisha Anderson just for thinking enough of me and what I do week after week and everything that I'm doing here on this podcast. And so, yes, this is, and Sadie Roberts, if you don't know her, just go look her up. She had an amazing story, and it's unfortunately that her life was cut short due to violence. But yes, I received this humanitarian award, and I do not take it for granted. I am truly honored. Thank you, Reed. Thank you, Aisha. Thank you for everybody that have shown me love. I posted it today. When your work can speak for itself, that is truly amazing. And you know, we always say we want our work to speak for itself, and you guys know me, you following me, and I'm truly thankful and honored that my work is truly speaking for itself. A lot of times I like to stay behind the scene, but I am out in the forefront. But I still allow myself to stay humble, to stay grounded, and to only be out there when the Father say it's time for you to move forward. So this award has truly spoke volume to me, what I'm doing, what my team is doing. So I thank you. And so the word that I chose today that we're going to talk about is purpose. And it says, whether then you eat or drink or whatever you do, do all to the glory of God. And that comes from 1 Corinthians 10:31. And it says, our purpose is to love God, abide in Him, know Him, serve Him. We just have to embrace it. Too often we complicate the subject and go and wandering in search of our own life purpose. We already have an opportunity to live purposefully every single day. And so a lot of times people don't know their purpose. And I always tell people on here, if you don't know your purpose, just ask the Father. Just ask the Father, what is my purpose? What am I supposed to be doing? Because we all were born with a purpose. And so I'm going to give you 4 things about our purpose. It said our purpose in life as God originally created man is to 1, to glorify Him and enjoy fellowship with Him. 2, have a good relationship with others. 3, we must work. 4, have dominion over the earth. But man fell into sin and fellowship with God is broken. And so then it puts a strain on us when we're not walking in our calling, not walking in fellowship with Christ. And then when you know your calling, you're going to do what God has called you to do. Some people, they walk into their calling, and if your calling is to serve, then you walk into that. But ask yourself, if I'm walking into my purpose, am I fulfilling other people? Am I reaching back and giving back to people? Because we have specific callings. Maybe you may be a pastor, whatever the case may be, but are we walking into our calling? Not what people done say, oh girl, you need to be doing this, but no, are you truly walking to the calling that God has set before you? That's the whole deal. We must be walking into calling that our Father has given us, has embedded in us. We can't just go because somebody told me, well, you know what? I think you should go over here and be a doctor. And I have no clue or no passion about doing that. So we must know our purpose that God has called us. And the only person that can clearly give it to us is Him. And I'm going to give you 5 purposes of a purpose-driven life. Number 1, to live a life that is meaningful and significant. We must first understand that we were created for a specific purpose. You, me, everyone, we were created for a specific purpose. Number 2, once we know our purpose, we can begin to live a life that is in line with God. 3, living a purpose-driven life requires us to focus on what is truly important and let go of what is not. We can't keep holding on to things that's not important to us, and that's going to keep hindering us from walking into our full calling. And number 4, as we live our purpose, we will begin to experience the fulfillment and happiness. Guys, when I do this, I am truly happy. I know this is what I'm supposed to be doing without a shadow of a doubt. I love it. I love it. I love it. It brings me happiness. And this humanitarian award truly solidified that I am exactly where I'm supposed to be at this season in my life. Now, wherever he has me to go after that, I have no idea. But right now, I am truly walking into my purpose. And number 5, finally, when you reach the end of your life, will you be able to look back and say that you made a difference in the world? You may not be doing a podcast. You may be doing something else. But at the end, will you be able to say, I gave back? I gave back to the world. My contributions and whatever my calling was, I gave back, and I was truly giving back, and I was truly, truly happy. And then, for what purpose did God create you? He created us for a whole lot of stuff. But the main thing is when you know it. You know it. When your purpose becomes driven, you wake up, you think about it. I can be like, well, I like writing. But if writing is not pushing me and helping me, then it's just a hobby. It's just something I enjoy doing. And so I'm going to leave you with this because I told you guys I wasn't going to be on here long. I just wanted to come on and just say thank you, thank you, thank you. And to remind you guys, tap into your purpose. We were all born with a purpose. All born with a purpose. Some may be doing this, some may be doing that, but we all have a specific purpose here on earth. And now is the time that we must walk into our purpose. We don't have time to sit around and wait. We don't. Life is not waiting for us to decide if this is what we want to do. Well, maybe today this is what I think I'm supposed to be doing. Maybe tomorrow this is what I think I'm supposed to be doing. But if you truly know your purpose, operate in it. It may fail. You may not always get it right, but don't give up. Don't quit. Don't quit. Hey, Charlie, some days, I'm telling you guys, when I come on here in this live, I know what I'm supposed to do, but I have to prepare myself because at the end of the day, it may be 1, it may be 2, but it's what I love, it's my purpose. And so every time I come on here, every time I find my guest, they say, yes, that is what I'm supposed to be doing. And we cannot allow people to shortchange us, if you will, from your purpose. Hey, Lynetta, you can't allow people to shortchange you from your purpose. Because when we do that, then we're giving them the power to write our story. But you have to write your own story. And if we have strayed so far from Christ, then we have to give him the pen back and say, rewrite the story for me. Rewrite it so I can be on the path that you want me to be on. Because life happens and we all get caught up, but we have to get back to our purpose. What is your purpose? Not your hobby, but what is your God-given purpose? What talents are laying dormant inside of you? What gifts are laying dormant inside of you that you have laid down and you haven't picked them back up? And we as an adult, when we can learn what our purpose is, then we can help cultivate our children, our grandchildren, our nieces and nephews, teenagers that we come in contact with. When we know our purpose, then we can help them start to cultivate their purpose. So they won't wait 20, 30 years and say, oh, by the way, yeah, that's what I'm supposed to be doing. If we get them now, just imagine how far they can go with their purpose. And so Psalms 138:8 says, the Lord will fulfill his purpose for me and you. Your steadfast love, O Lord, endures forever. Do not forsake the work of your hands. And then everyone know this. Matthew 6:33 says, but seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things will be added unto you. So he has a purpose for you. He has a purpose for you. And then In my closing, it says discovering your God-given purpose is the key to living a fulfilling and meaningful life. Finding your life purpose opens up a world of opportunities for you to use your talents, skills, and gifts to benefit others. Understanding God's plan for your life will alter your thoughts, actions, words. Therefore, it is pertinent to devote your time and energy to discovering your life purpose. So there you see. When we're lining up with our Father, we're gonna have a different mindset. We're gonna do things different. Our zeal is gonna be even stronger. Because see, now we won't be in self. When we're in self, we become selfish, we become self-righteous, we become arrogant, we become a person that we don't even want to be sometimes. And that's why when we know our purpose, as it says, you will alter the way you think. You would know, I can't treat people this kind of way and think that everything that God has for me is just going to fall on the table and be in my lap. Sometimes we hold up our own blessings. Sometimes we're blocking what God is trying to get out of us because we want to stay in a place of being right. We want to stay in a place of thinking we have it all together. We want to stay in a place that, you know what, I can do what I want, when I want, and have no consequence behind it. And this is the thing, guys. You can treat people any kind of way and they may not give you consequences, if you will. They may stop talking to you. They may just be like, well, I don't have time. But at the end of the day, if they do that, yeah. But when God starts having you, or you start to reap your consequences from Him, that's what you should be worried about. Because you just can't live a life reckless and say and do people any kind of way. But when you know your purpose, you're going to think different, you're going to act different, and you're going to want to be different. Are we going to be perfect? No. We still miss the mark. I still miss the mark. But at the end of the day, every day that God allows me to open my eyes again, I say, make me a better person than I was yesterday. And if I do something, I want Him to convict me so I can get it right. And if we don't get it right, when we're on our deathbed, that's going to be a sad day when He say, oh, you didn't apologize. You didn't forgive. And just think if that would keep us out of heaven. Unforgiveness. Guys, we got to do better. We got to love each other. We got to meet each other where we're at. We have not arrived. We don't all have it together. We do not have it together. And some of us think we do. But when we can reach for Christ and allow Christ to reach for us, then He can say, my daughter, my son, this is where I want you to be in your life right now. This is what I want you to be doing. He will send people to push you. He will weed people out that's hindering you. And we have to be okay with that. And that sometimes is a hard pill to swallow. And I know, because when He stopped allowing you to be a part of this person's life, it's not going to be easy, especially if you love that person. But at the end of the day, who do you love more, Christ or that person? And who do you want to please more, Christ or that person? And these are questions I have to ask myself on a daily basis myself. So like I said, it's not like I got it together, because sometimes when life throws us a bone, we either going to say, you know what did this bone come to teach me? Did it come to hinder me? What lesson am I supposed to be learning out of this? And how do I move forward? And that's the main thing that I always take in consideration when I'm going through a trial, when it seems like daggers are being thrown at me, when it seems like I am being mistreated. I always ask myself, okay, Lord, what am I supposed to be learning? What is this lesson for? Is it easy? No. But you know what? When you allow him to work inside of you, then it becomes easy because you're not trying to figure it out, trying to fix it. And the hard thing is admitting when we're wrong. The hard thing is admitting when we can be the problem. And we don't ever want to think that we're the problem. We don't want to ever think that, maybe it's just me. But at the end of the day, when we can allow ourselves to be open and free and give God free range over our lives, and sometimes we don't want to do that because I want to keep holding on to the parts that I think I can fix, and then I give him the part that is too big for me. But at the end of the day, he said, give it all to me. And so I'm at a place in my life that I'm giving it all to him because I can't fix it. Because when I fix it, I make a mess of it. But one thing I want you guys to remember, stay true to who you are. Stay true to who you are. People going to love you. The one that's in your life, they're going to love you. They're going to respect you. They're going to push you. They're going to encourage you. Don't worry about who's watching, who's not watching. Worry about you. Stay in your lane. And when we stay in our lane, then we won't have time for distractions. If you have to, put those blinders on the side so you can't see what's going on the other side. Because when we do that, that's when we get sidetracked. And that's when the enemy has time to come in and give us a good blow because we done took our eyes off over here when God said, I told you to stay over here, but you're trying to figure out what Charlie is doing over here. You can't do it. Stay true to you. Stay true to you. I love you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I told you this was just going to be short. And I'm just truly thankful. Like I said, for you guys that's just coming on, I am thankful. This is my humanitarian award. I received the Sadie Roberts Joseph Award, humanitarian award. Guys, go look her up and read her story. Very, very powerful. And I'm just honored to be just thought of in this right. Truly, truly thankful, truly humble, truly grateful for what I'm doing here on Hot Topics with Donna. And like I said, I couldn't do it without my guests. I couldn't do it without my viewers. I could not do it without everyone that comes on, share my video. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys helped me to receive this award. And I don't take it lightly. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It was bittersweet because I tell everybody know my late husband. He was like my number one A1 top supporter, and to get all these accomplishments without him being able to see, oh wow, she's still pushing, she's still continuing to do what she started off to do. I know he's watching down, and that's what makes me continue to go because he saw the best in me even when others didn't. And that's one thing that I am so forever grateful for him. You know, he was just that person. He supported me. And it didn't matter whatever I did, he supported me. Whether he agreed or not, he still supported me. And so receiving these little accomplishments, I'm not going to say little accomplishments, but these huge accomplishments in my life, and he's not here to share it. But one thing about it, he keeps me going because I know my purpose, and I'm gonna keep fulfilling it until God say, hey, you done did what I have called you to do. So guys, follow your dream, follow your heart. Don't get discouraged. Keep pushing. You got this. Guys, I love you. I will be back tomorrow with another guest. I'm excited about this young lady, and you come back tomorrow and you can get to see. But God is truly opening up some doors for D. Taylor Network. I'm truly, truly grateful. So thank you. Like I said, I will have my book. I have ordered some books, so they will be back tomorrow or Tuesday. So Imperfect Marriage, Saved by Grace. This is the book. So I will have books tomorrow, and I can. You would like one? Just reach out to me. And you can get one or autographed copy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, thank you, my niece. I love you too. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah, so come back tomorrow and we will have an amazing guest. But guys, be true to you. Love you first. Anything that you want to do in life, just know that you can, but you got to start somewhere. If there's anything that I can help you do, all you got to do is reach out. If you know someone that would like to be on Hot Topics with Donna, all you have to do is reach out to us and we will schedule an interview. On Hot Topics with Donna, we interview ordinary people doing extraordinary things in their lives and in their communities. Guys, I love you. Good night. Bye.